Hi, I'm Steve Shelburne, owner and operator of Shelburne RV here in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee. Well, good morning. I'm back. I was up here working a whole bunch this weekend. My plumber and my electrician were up here, and they got the two spots in our new campground done. So everything's hooked up back there. So this is good. One less project I have to worry about. So got to go down here and help Mr. Lewis get rolling this morning. He's got his first baseman there is actually sitting outside the gate. Got to help him get that in here. And then he had a river ranch get dropped off last week, so that'll be tomorrow's project. But yeah, just rolling on. So got a few things in the books this week, and didn't have quite a bit of stuff that came in for repairs, but they've got plenty on their plates they're dealing with right now. So yeah, we'll see what goes on. But obviously a little bit of a tough week last week, so hopefully this week will turn out a little better, but we'll see. So let's go down here, get Mr. Lewis going, and then we'll go through some more stuff as the day progresses. Welcome back. That's the next project here in the shop is this 6537. Now, we had some issues when we started looking at this. This reversing valve, it was very suspect. Now you can see it looks a little moist right there, but there's some stainage right here, like the reversing valve's been leaking. So on the safe side, we're just went ahead and changed out this reversing valve and got it all changed out and ready. And Mr. Lewis has already pressurized the system up with the nitrogen to make sure I didn't mess that reversing valve up, or there's a leak in one of the lines. And so at this point, he's just going through now and doing some pressure tests, and then we're going to be vacuuming this down and see where we're at. You saw this one in a video not too long ago where it had pulled loose all through the top of there, and they've got that all fixed, and it looks great. So this one here is ready, done, and ready to ship out. All right, so Mr. Lewis has got this one back in. Now, yesterday on the test bench, we had 74 and 33 coming out, so now he's got it in the bus, and they're doing a final test on this. All right, so this big Class A, this lady does dog shows, and evidently had one of the dogs tied up behind the coach, and the dog got in there and chewed all the electrical wiring up for the 7-way. So the boys are in there replacing that. Next project is this Sprinter. We talked about this one with the, looked like the squirrel had chewed the roofing membrane out. So they've got it all opened up. Actually didn't look too bad. Had a little spot over there, and then obviously corners, which is not uncommon to see on a lot of these coaches. But yeah, they got it all ready prepped and about ready to put some membrane down on it. Okay, so you guys remember this Dynasty where we did a floor repair in here that was just nasty. Mr. Thomas has started on the LVP. So here's where they're at. It's coming along very nicely. Trailer that's here in the shop has got 2 broke tanks. So this is one of the next projects on the list, is putting some tanks in this unit. So they're working on, you can see it's all gooped up on the end there. So yeah, they're working on getting those changed out as we speak. All right, so Mr. Lewis has started on this river ranch. He got started before I get a video of him pulling this thing out of here. But here's the unit on top that came out of this. So customer said it's not running. We're going to put it on a test stand and see what's happening. But you can see Mr. Lewis has got the new pan, got everything vacuumed out, got the new pan ready to go in. So he'll be working on that now. And then, as you can see right there, that's Wednesday's basement air appointment coming in. So see where we're at on this one. And then that bottom one was dropped off just a few minutes ago. So yeah, pretty busy with that. The project's cousin Gary's been working on is this little C-Class. with an RM 1350. And look at there, we caught him on video. He's actually working today.
Oh yeah.
So Amish built a new 1350 cooling unit, so he's getting it all dressed up and ready. And this one will be better than new when he gets done with it. Mr. Lewis working on a 46 515-811, came out of a river ranch, and no compressor too, so we pulled the board out. Look at that right there. So yeah, something's gone nuclear on here, so we're fixing to put a new board in it and retest. All right, so here's the original 1350 Gary pulled out of here. And again, go and watch my video debunking the 1350 nuts and bolts. We talk about this. This is why these units do not cool correctly. So now that he's got the Amish one in there and that tinfoil's not there and it's masked it correctly, this one will cool right. All right, as you can see, Mr. Jeff has got both of these tanks out. He's actually got the new tank. The new tanks are in this thing. Got them all in there, and let me get down here a little further where you guys can see, but he's got them plumbed up. See that? But now this one was a little bit of a challenge, obviously, because the refrigerator, the way the refrigerator was done in here, they had to go in here and pull the refrigerator, and actually had to pull the floor out of this because there was a pipe that ran up underneath here for the drain. So he had to get that out of there. But yeah, they're in test mode now. All right, Mr. Thomas has been working on this floor now a day or so, and I haven't been in here to see what he's gotten done because I've been busy dealing with other problems in the shop. But you can see he's moving along very nicely with this. You know, just a lot of custom work when it comes to cutting corners and making everything fit. And you know, when you get down here and start doing stuff like this, you know, there's a lot of challenge in doing that, and he's made this look easy. So yeah, he's coming along. Just it's just time consuming, unfortunately. All right, so this river ranch, we got the air conditioner back in. Now remember I showed you that board that was burned out on line 2? We thought maybe we had a power surge. Well, come to find out, we did have a power surge because this had failed and was in there shorting out. We got it. We did all of our tests on the test bench. It ran perfect. Put it back in here, and that second compressor was giving lots of problems. And then this is when we noticed all this had an issue. So we're just going to take that and wire it straight into the unit and solve some of these problems here. These things right here suck. All right, so Mr. Lewis has got it running now. Compressor 1, there goes compressor 2. Low fan's working, so everything's working. So that crazy connector is probably what got that board, and now everything's working correctly. It's the way it goes some days. Well, good morning. It's Friday again. It's been a crazy little week. I've had tons and tons of phone calls this week, which has been good. The campers haven't been coming in like they normally do, but yeah, the phone calls have been good. We've got several appointments set up for people, so that's a good offset for that. That Dometic 1350 you saw Cousin Gary working on, he got that one all done. 18 in the refrigerator and 0 in the freezer, so that one's more than good. Mr. Lewis has got the basement air just about wrapped up in this river ranch. I'm getting ready to get down here and find out what's going on there. And then he's got 3 more sitting in the shop waiting to be worked on, and he's got 3 appointments for next week. So yeah, that part is just booming right now. So even though it's cold outside, the basement airs are still coming in. So yeah, my electrician got my campground all finished up yesterday. So those 2 spots, got 2 more spots added that are good. Got them done. So yeah, I didn't grab a lot of video yesterday. One of the boys was out sick, and yeah, the ones are just working on a roof repair, which I'll take you up there and show that to you here shortly. And then Mr. Thomas has been working on the floor in that big Monaco. So I'll go back up there here in a minute. We'll get a video of that. So yeah, just moving along here this morning. And look at there. I just found $5 sitting on the ground. What a win for me today. Probably one of the boys dropped it, but if not, hey, at least buy me a candy bar and a Coke today, right? So Cousin Gary's down here at the office, it looks like. So we're gonna go down here and check on Mr. Lewis and harass Cousin Gary just a minute. And then we'll go back up there and look at a few things we got going on up there, the roof and that floor that Mr. Thomas is working on. But there you go. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Okay, so Mr. Lewis has got the River Ranch running in heat. We've got the temperature set at 70. It's showing 67 in the coach right now. The vent is all the way up in the front, and it shows to be 95.4 coming out the vent. All right, so there you go. Another River Ranch problem solved on our end. So, yeah, I promise you they've never had those kind of temperatures. Now, they did, again, have a bad board that had a wiring problem. You saw that in the one of the videos I did. But, yeah, now that he's got it all working correctly, I mean, this sucker it's hot in here. So, it'll be plenty cold in the summertime. So, there you go. Another one done and ready to head out. All right, so next one on the docket here in the shops is little Freedom Express that has got a problem with the tank, and you can see Mr. Jeff is working on getting the tank out of here, so he's in process. All right, so you can see they're getting the decking down on this roof, working on getting that under control. He's already got the back done, so heading in the right direction here. Hopefully later today we'll be putting some material on this roof. All right, this Freedom Express, Mr. Jeff has gotten real close to having this one done. So he's got the tank back in it, got everything plumbed. The bracing had some problems, so we actually went in there and changed the bracing on it just a little bit because it kind of fallen out. But you can see he's got the old pipe sitting there. But he's putting some water on it now to do the dump test on it, make sure everything's good. But yeah, coming along on that one. Mr. Thomas has been working on this big Monaco over here for a day now, working on this this LVP floor, and this is the one you saw where he had the whole floor ripped out of the inside of it a couple of videos back. But let's go in here and check it out because he has made some progress on that. Look who I found hanging out in the air conditioning. They let Cousin Gary in here. So you can kind of see where he's at with this. So this is coming along real nice. So I'm just doing some cleaning up and some sealant work around the toilet, but yeah, this has turned out great. You had never seen somebody complain so much going down a set of stairs right there than Cousin Gary. He says he's old. He's actually younger than me. Actually, he's not. He is a little bit older than me. So another project we got done, this Cousin Gary and I did this week, got all of our storage vehicles. Storage campers moved over in our lot. So that cleared out another piece of the property I can do some other stuff with. I say he's younger than me. He's actually a little bit older than me, but not by much. But look at him. I mean, he doesn't look that old. Gray. Just because he got a little gray says he's old. Oh, gee. This is what I deal with all day long. Hanging out in the air conditioning. Groaning, going up and down the steps. Yeah. Glad to have him, though. He's a good employee. And he's Cousin Gary. I don't know what I'd do without him. Let's go over here and take a look at this roof job that the boys been working on, see where we're at with it. All right, so they've got all the decking on this. So, well, he had to go to a birthday party with a kid. So, but he's got everything pretty much done. And so we'll be running the membrane on this thing come Monday morning. All right, well, that's going to finish us up here this week at Shelburne RV. A little bit of a busy week for us. Again, sorry, I try to grab as many videos as I can. I've been dealing with, obviously, trying to get our mobile service business kind of shut down, and I've had some challenges there that I've been dealing with this week. So, yeah, I grabbed what I could. But this guy right here was actually working on an RM 1350 that was in a Class C motor coach. And that one was kind of challenging because of the, Yeah.
No,
Show that again. Show us the size of that fish, Gary. Yeah, it was about that big. Yeah. That's right. So he was working on that. But what did you tell me about that unit after you ran it overnight?
That's the coldest I ever got one.
That was the coldest he ever got one. See, he just had to bring it to this guy. He got it all fixed. 'Cause I think you had, 18 and 0?
Yeah.
So, hey, there you go. You just got to have the right guy working on it. So he got them all fixed up. And so, yeah, that's good. So anyways, thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate all the comments from last week. And as always, this video is
Cousin Gary approved.
You guys have a great weekend. Take care.